Uh-oh. Look at Zeekey. Jim Jones, was I soft in Detroit when niggas was getting at us and you was using me as a shield? Wow. Trick was there. Jesus. See, this is what I mean, man.
What's up, everybody? This is the world famous Ed Lover, and you are watching Forgotten Kings TV. That's right, Forgotten Kings TV. Come on, son.
Listen, y'all, things just went left real quick. All right, moments ago, Jim Jones responded in the comment section of Camron's post. Like I said, apparently Jim Jones was in a recent interview on the No Rap Cat podcast. Again, I'll leave the link in the description so you can check out their full interview. However, as you've seen in the beginning of this video, Jim Jones basically said Cam was scared back in the day. Like I said, this back and forth has been going on for a while now. And yeah, so moments ago, Jim Jones in the comment section, as you can see, basically calling Cam punk. You know what I mean? Do your shoe punk. Cam responds back saying, what's wrong, Capo? Your heat off too? I ain't know. It's hate for you to be 50 years old with no heat. Wish his out, bro. I got you. Okay. That's Cam responding. And this goes on for a while in the comment section. Okay. You see Zeekey over here. He laughing, right? A block, know you soft. Okay. Cam says, yeah, but my heat on and I'm warm. You 50 years old, tough and cold, but dead ass though, Capo. Your heat off for real? This is crazy. Where are they getting this information from? Listen, the person running the It Is What It Is account, they having a ball. But like I said, it goes left real fast. Okay. It says, Jim Jones says, you want to play, pull up. Let the people see how soft you are, chump. Your whole crew is soft. You soft. Freaky, you soft too. Hey, yo, this is getting out of hand. Come on, y'all. Uh-oh. Look at Zeekey. Jim Jones, was I soft in Detroit when niggas was getting at us and you was using me as a shield? Wow. Trick was there. Jesus. See, this is what I mean, man. This is getting crazy. Like I said, man, this is wild. Very unfortunate that this continues to go on. Because again, you know, the bigger picture is the movement. Okay. The bigger picture is, with something like the Dipset, right, in their brand and everything that Cam and Jim and everyone else contributed to, like, you got to think of the impact and how it could, you know, feed the future generation if it's done right. That was the reason why I brought up Wu-Tang, because again, they always had their internal issues. Come on, these grown men, you know, RZA, you know, he was able to figure it out, how to manage all of these different egos at a time when, listen, they had the rap game in the palm of their hands. And it's the same thing with Cam, you know, when they run. Yo, they had the rap game in the palm of their hands. And looking back as we champion those who, you know, put their work in, you know, to see this type of back and forth in this division, it's like, yo, what is going on? You know, at times I look at it as Jim Jones just wanting his respect. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you know, it's hard to really, you know, win the people over if you're constantly undermining those who put you in position today. You know what I mean? If y'all really got those issues, at least, you know, keep it to a point where it's off the internet. But again, listen, sometimes, like I said, you'll see Cam send shots. It's a bunch of back and forth. Even Mace at times, he might say certain things. And like I said, what about the bigger picture overall? Like I said, it's just unfortunate. And all of this, you know what I mean? At this point, you know, can this situation be resolved? I'm not sure. We have to wait and see. But, you know, 2026, like I said, it's time to get to the money and look at the bigger picture. The bigger picture is you have a lot of members who contributed to the Dipset movement, right? And they're still around to this day, out here on social media, on these platforms, you know, doing interviews. And yo, to me, it's like, let's just huddle up, bring it home and get to this money. But with all of these issues and, you know, unresolved situations that's now escalated on public platforms. Yo, like I said, now you calling Cam soft. It is what it is, right? Ain't that the name of the damn podcast? But like I said, it's just unfortunate because, again, as a fan, how are you supposed to, you know what I mean, support the movement if everybody's divided? You got individuals over here, individuals over there. I mean, goddamn. Let's get back to business. Come on. I see everybody on their podcast wave. Salute to everybody getting to it. But shit, let's not, get too crazy because you get to a certain point, it's no coming back from that. And right now, like I said, it's about the bigger picture. It's about solidifying the greatness, you know what I mean, that y'all were a part of during your time. Let's not forget that. Let's not kill that image because right now it looks crazy. And we know that, there's got to be some love there. But damn, come on, Jim. Tell me what's going on. They talk about you ain't got no heat. You ain't paying the landlord. Listen, man, it's a lot of shit going on right now behind the scenes. You know what I mean? I don't know if any of this is true or not, but again, for the internet's sake, the internet, they're going to troll. They're going to do what they do, right? But truth is, everybody feeling it right now in all industries. So, just be thankful that you're able to have a platform, right? The Let's Rap About It podcast. It is what it is. Talk with Flea. Just be thankful for the position that you're in today. You know what I mean? But it's hard when Cam is the man. That's it. It just seems like two different men, right? And having egos clashing gets to a certain point where, listen, I get it. It's the same thing with 50 in Banks. You know what I mean? But shit, Banks don't move like Jim Jones. Come on. Banks done, add out his feelings, right? And rightfully so. But it can't ever get to the point where y'all publicly beefing because, like I said, now everything is divided amongst the fans. And damn, between y'all two, right, you got Zeekey in the comment sections like, yo, was I soft when you was using me as a shield? I mean, come on, yo. Like I said, y'all tell me if I'm bugging. Again, like I said, I'm just a 90s baby. Grew up during the time when, they had a hell of a run, and to see it, the before, the during, and after. Listen, it was a part of my upbringing and my childhood. So my love for hip hop and everyone who made great contributions to the culture. Listen, we can't rewrite history, right? And Cam and Jim, listen, they was a part of an epic wave. And like I said, it's unfortunate to see this back and forth. Y'all two old ass men, figure it out and bring everybody under the same flag. So, we don't forget those moments because now y'all making new memories and it goes against the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? The bird. Come on. That's how I feel. But again, who gives a damn about what I think? Y'all tell me how you feel about this back and forth between Jim Jones and Camron down in the comment section below. Like I said, here we are, second week into 2026. And damn, they ain't trying to piece it up. None of that. So y'all let me know what's your thoughts down in the comment section below. But with that being said, that's all I got for y'all today. Again, my name is Sensei Rip. Till next time, peace. Listen, y'all, get it together. Get that shit together. Y'all too old for this. This is crazy. God damn. All right, y'all, I'm out. Salute world, I need y'all to do me a favor right now and check out the homie Hotep's latest single, Love for Fashion. All right, available on all streaming platforms. I'm about to bless y'all with a teaser from the video. If you like what you hear, make sure to hit the link in the description. Head on over to his YouTube channel, subscribe, like the video, and make sure to tell him Rip sent you. All right? All right, y'all. Peace.
Yeah, but real quick. Rip going sneakers with the real shirt. Oversized slacks or the jean shorts. Matter of fact, my Marys go right with the fit. Got a clear pepper, these Cartier frames got tints.